Okay, Coach, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set, 15, line it, 15 line.
Say.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Extra point forthcoming. Got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Mixed score, Bengals 7, Bills nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll start the drive with Dixon.
Go, everybody! Run!
There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set.
The Bengals
60
drive
out
about
more.
to get going. And they hit the home run last drive.
Watch
One
it.
play.
Shoot.
All the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Ready.
The last run
Moving
got a
back,
couple.
guys.
Here's
Look,
second and
squeeze.
8.
Bound to lose one. Check 31. Check 31.
Hit it.
Here's second and 8. Dancing to his left. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Boom!
Off the edge,
Sack.
Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They had 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Ready up.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like
Kill.
that paper
X3.
being ripped.
218. Deep grip. Deep grip.
Get it back together.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They punted 3 times. He sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go in the last week. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they
Tight ends
are.
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. 3 down.
Hey, tight.
On 2nd and 9. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To the air, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now here's Ross. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Get it.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go now.
Last run good
70,
for 2.
Indy.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Alpha.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And this is incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's 3rd down.
think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Ready?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Go!
58 is Mike. Come on. And 58 is a Mike. Go 58. Let's go. Big stop. Let's go.
Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And
Here we go.
Before he's out
Here we
of
go.
bounds. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Ready? 10 Tucson.
Mike's 49. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mixon with a first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Here we go.
So
Here we
after
go.
the run for no
60
gain, here's
Pittsburgh.
2nd and 10.
Go team, spill.
There you go.
Say go.
2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Hughes able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Hey, Haywood.
Check it out, Reed. Showing it.
Snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got some space here. A big play there for the Bengals.
We played to win.
41 yards.
Go.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. 3rd and long, you want to let them make the catch, rally to the football, tackle them short of the sticks. The pursuit there, not that great.
Yeah, not great. That may be an understatement. That turned into a big play.
Down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Nixon on the right side. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bills' 33-yard line.
Ready.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Team 6.
40,
Go.
49's a Mike. 49's a Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it.
61. Match box.
2nd and 11. Open man is Uzama. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there. A first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Shoot!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On the
After
double.
the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Hey! Hey! High 7.
49's the mic. Watch 49. I got you.
Hit it.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Let's get the ball. 49, guys. Mike.
Hey, Orbit.
Check Mike.
Speed dribble.
He'll set up to throw.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there,
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. 10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Let him know.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't come before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Easy work. It's
So
easy
how do you
work.
do
It's
that?
coming
How do you
again.
shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Round 80!
Mike 51. I'm coming.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Ross on the return. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Set, hut. 60 outlaw.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
It's wrong, fellas. It's wrong.
And the ball is knocked out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. That sort of goes without saying. That's the risk of running the option play. You can put the ball on the ground. They did there and turn it over.
So true, because you've got so many different decisions that have to be made. You know, you're handing the ball off inside, or you're just keeping it yourself, or you pitch it to the trail guy. And sometimes you get caught in between, and you're a little indecisive on the play, and it turns into the ball on the ground. Fortunately enough, they weren't able to return it for a touchdown.
Ready. 60 yards. Go. 6-6. Pull it high.
Down. Stand up in.
Get it.
2nd and 2. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. John Ross.
We got to roll.
His
Keep
third
it rolling,
touchdown
baby. Keep it
now
rolling.
on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Bengals 17, Bills 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Let's go.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Now a handoff outside, it's Dixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 2.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Mike, 319.
Mike, 36.
I smell fear in that.
On 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
One
36 to Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Mike. Check, check. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second down, it's Dixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Here comes the boom.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Ultimately, that did not work out for the offense, but they have to feel pretty good about the play overall. They were so close to having that thing pop for the yardage they needed, but instead, they actually lost yardage on that one.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Mike's phone.
They fake the handoff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans.
That's what I'm talking about.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
On the set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Woo! You got him. You got him. Ha ha, you got him.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman, our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll look to throw here. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Set. 18, Gator.
On first down, Nixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
80 weapons. Yes, yes. Bravo.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Here we go.
Let's go.
2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Here we go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I'm here all day. 49, guys. Mike, 49. I got one. Bang, 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 bang. Shoot.
Hard. Snap.
Slam.
Flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
Here we Greystone, travel.
Here we go. Tight dog.
Five.
It's gonna be a
Nixon, he's got the first down here inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Cincinnati.
Okay, break.
52. Watch 52.
Buzz.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52. Let's go one more. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Hey. That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Let's go now.
The offensive
60
penalty
outlaw.
has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
It's a party now.
Now.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Flush to his right. He completes it to Boyd. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Check.
Topper. Hey, wahoo.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Silver.
Shoot.
For the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Touchdown City.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
That's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go, folks.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Bengals 24, Bills 17.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
take over first.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. For the defense, obviously they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter punches, and which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
60
Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first
Recon, 132 fighter.
Pressure.
I love it.
Deep grip, deep grip.
Second and 4. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama.
Let's go,
And he'll be
boys.
out
Bring
of
it on.
bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down, Bengals.
Down. 8, read.
You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Get it.
On first down, Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Let's go.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Danny.
So
Pilot,
first and 10 in
ready.
Buffalo territory. Right at the 40. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it second and 8. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
To Mike. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that takes a start down a good drive.
Right now they're looking at 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Set up. 60 yards. Blue draw corkers.
Come on, D.
Set up.
He's
They'll
checking
set up a throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Brings up second and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Hey, Manini! 51. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now again, right side. Vaughn. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Watch
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Alert!
From his end zone on third and long, Allen. And he's got his man, Landry. And they work this out past the 25.
Get ready, get ready.
Pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, watch the edge. Watch the edge.
On first down, they go with Dixon. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
In your face.
On play action, Allen. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be out of bounds.
Come
able
on,
to get
man.
it up
Let's
past
go.
the 45. 15 yards that time. And a Buffalo first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him. And really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jordan Evans, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Half.
Right here, guys.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 51. Come on, D.
What's that?
You remember me? Let's go,
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. They get 11 back on that. It leads to 3rd down.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
I got you. You're all mine, baby.
So the shotgun snap to Allen, and that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring them back within 4. Well, the drive started the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. They can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Let's go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm scared.
Now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch QB drop. 49's the mic. Watch 49. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Kill.
Gone. 5.
Check 43.
Escaping the pressure right.
Check.
That's this one to Boyd. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Here we go.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Come on, set. 30 base. Hey, Charlie.
Here I come.
Yep.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go
4
now.
yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. 2.
2nd and 6. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. But that turnover there means we have a game again.
It has been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? They didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Dixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Alert!
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen going deep here for Landry. It's caught inside the 25.
There we go.
A big play here for the Bills. 58 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll run on 1st down. Dixon, and that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
Let's go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Mike 51. You didn't want this.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And not only did he drop stop it. He dropped it in the end zone.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this will be a touchdown as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
Ready?
The
60
Bengals
out
drive
long.
about to get going. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of deeper right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Okay, ready?
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind
Break
this all
three.
the way before
218,
snapping it
jump.
on second down.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Zoo. Big rip. Big rip.
They're going to look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On first down, it's Vaughn. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Right here.
Ready?
51. Mike, 51. I'm coming. I'm coming.
On second down, it's Dixon. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got first down in field goal range already.
No. Off.
Gun.
Now on first. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They don't want it,
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's get it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things. Over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready? 44 to Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
On second down now, it's Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
B19! 51. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist! Twist, twist! Twist, twist! Half. Sure. That's it! That's it!
On third down, they go with Singletary. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Only a yard of a pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go! Here we go, here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
I agree with you. And this is where
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The try here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Bills 33, Bengals 24.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they
Ready?
need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Got it.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Crunch time, defense.
Let's go.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The quarterback keeps it.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.